Have you ever wondered if something as simple as mixing lemon with the wrong food could slowly harm your bones? Do you often reach for lemon water with your meals, thinking it's always healthy? Well, what I'm about to share may surprise you. Japan's oldest practicing doctor, Dr. Shigyaki Hinohara, lived past 100 and dedicated his life to health. His warning is clear: lemon, when combined with certain foods, may weaken your bone strength over time. Stay with me, because by the end of this video you'll know exactly which foods to avoid and how to keep your bones stronger for longer. Hello, I'm Dr. Shigyaki Hinohara. With decades of experience in preventive medicine, I've seen how small daily habits can add up to big health changes. My role is simple: to guide you in protecting your bones, your joints, and your independence as you age. So let's get to the point. Imagine this: you're walking in your kitchen, and suddenly a small slip causes a fracture. For many adults, a single fall can mean months of recovery, or worse, losing the ability to live independently. Bone health is not just about avoiding pain, it's about protecting your freedom. Now you may think, but I drink lemon water. Isn't that supposed to be good for me? Yes, lemon on its own has benefits. It's rich in vitamin C and antioxidants. But when paired with the wrong foods, it may set off a chain reaction that weakens your bones instead of strengthening them. Let me tell you about one of my patients, Mrs. Tanaka, age 72. She was very health conscious: daily lemon tea, plenty of vegetables, and what she thought were bone-friendly meals. Yet she suffered repeated fractures. After reviewing her diet, I noticed one pattern: she was mixing lemon with a certain type of food almost every day. Once we adjusted her habits, her bone density improved within a year. This is not just theory, it's lived experience. The first dangerous mix is lemon with spinach. You may have heard spinach is full of iron and calcium. That's true, but spinach also contains something called oxalates. When lemon citric acid combines with oxalates, it prevents your body from absorbing calcium properly. Instead of going into your bones, the calcium gets blocked, sometimes forming kidney stones. So while you thought you were boosting your health, your bones were being robbed of the very mineral they need most. Let me pause and ask, have you ever felt confused because one health article says lemon is superfood while another warns about its risks? You're not alone. The truth is, health is about combinations, not single foods, and knowing the right pairings can protect your bones for years to come. By the way, if you're finding this useful so far, take a second to hit the like button. It really helps spread this knowledge to others who need it. And if you're new here, subscribe, because I'll be sharing more long life lessons directly from Japan's oldest doctors. Now let's talk about the second combination: lemon with milk or other dairy products. You've probably seen people squeeze lemon into warm milk to make a drink, or mix yogurt with lemon juice as a healthy snack. Unfortunately, this is not good for your bones. Here's sips why. When lemon's strong acid meets milk, it curdles the proteins and reduces the absorption of calcium. Instead of nourishing your bones, the calcium binds with acid and leaves your body with less to use. Over time, this can lead to weaker bone density. Think of it like this: you're pouring money into a savings account, but there's a hole in the bottom. The nutrients are slipping away. I remember one of my patients, Mr. Suzuki, age 65, he had the habit of drinking warm milk with lemon before bed, thinking it was soothing for digestion. After several years, he developed early osteoporosis, much earlier than expected for his age. When we removed the lemon from his nightly drink and focused on better calcium absorption methods, his bone scans improved within 2 years. This shows us a key lesson: sometimes the healthy routines we create can actually backfire if we don't understand the science behind them. So what's the safer choice? If you enjoy dairy for bone health, pair it with foods rich in magnesium or vitamin D, like nuts or fish. These help calcium do its job. Save your lemon water for between meals instead of mixing it with dairy. Now let me ask you, have you ever had lemon yogurt or added lemon juice to milk tea? If so, you might have noticed a sour, clumpy texture. That reaction is exactly what happens inside your body, reducing the benefit your bones should be getting. Doesn't it make you wonder how many other healthy habits might be secretly harming you? As a doctor who has treated patients well into their 90s, I can tell you bone decline is not always about age, it's about how well you protect your minerals. Calcium and vitamin D are like the foundation of your house. If you keep washing them away with poor food combinations, even the strongest structure will weaken. And here's the important part. The third food combination I'll share next is the most common mistake I see people make every single day. If you stay with me, you'll learn what it is, and it might just save your bones from years of silent damage. Before we go there, if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon, that way you won't miss these life-changing health lessons that could keep you and your loved ones strong well into your 80s and 90s. The third and most dangerous combination is lemon with processed or salty foods. Think of snacks like salted chips with lemon juice or processed meats marinated with lemon. On the surface, these taste refreshing, but here's the danger. Processed foods are already high in sodium. When sodium and lemon acid come together, your body loses even more calcium through urine. Instead of strengthening your bones, you're flushing out the very minerals your bones desperately need. It's like filling a bucket with water while drilling a hole in the bottom. No matter how much you add, it drains away. Let me share the story of Mrs. Yamamoto, age 68. She loved salty snacks with lemon soda, especially in the summer. She believed the combination was refreshing and harmless, but by the time she reached her late 60s, she had severe bone loss, her spine curved, her posture changed, and simple tasks became painful. When we traced her diet, the culprit was clear: too much salt combined with daily lemon. Once she cut this habit, her bone density stopped declining and her pain slowly reduced. So what should you do instead? If you enjoy lemon, pair it with whole, natural foods like grilled fish or fresh vegetables without heavy salt. This way, your body absorbs vitamin C without losing calcium. And remember, small daily changes make a big difference over decades. Let me ask you directly. Have you ever had lemon on salty chips or fried food, thinking it was just a small treat? What if that small treat, repeated for years, is the very thing causing your bones to weaken? Isn't it worth rethinking those habits today before it's too late? One of the most dangerous things about bone health is that bone loss is silent. You don't feel it happening. There's no pain until it's too late. By the time you notice fractures or shrinking height, the damage is already severe. That's why avoiding these lemon food traps is so important. Prevention is always stronger than cure. Now, we've covered the three dangerous mixes: lemon with spinach, lemon with dairy, lemon with salty processed foods. But here's the truth. Avoiding these foods is just the first step. In Part 4, I'll share exactly how to rebuild strong bones, what safe combinations you can enjoy, and how to protect yourself from fractures well into old age. So don't go anywhere. What's coming next could be life-changing. If this video is opening your eyes, leave a quick comment below. Tell me which of these three lemon food habits surprised you the most. Sharing your answer may even help another viewer rethink their habits. Now that you know the three dangerous lemon food combinations, let's focus on what you should do. Because avoiding mistakes is only half the story, the other half is building stronger, healthier bones. Pair lemon with protein-rich foods. Adding lemon to grilled fish or beans helps your body absorb iron without stripping calcium. This is a safe and powerful way to combine flavor and nutrition. Eat calcium-rich foods the right way. Enjoy dairy, but pair it with vitamin D foods like salmon or mushrooms, not with lemon. Vitamin D helps calcium settle into your bones where it belongs. Balance sodium intake. Limit salty snacks. If you do enjoy them, keep lemon separate and drink plenty of water. Hydration helps your kidneys flush excess sodium without losing too much calcium. Mr. Nakamura, age 70, came to me after suffering 2 fractures in just 1 year. His diet included daily lemon tea with salty crackers. Once we corrected his diet, removing lemon with processed foods and adding safe combinations, his bone density began to improve. Within 3 years he was hiking again with his grandchildren. His story reminds us, it's never too late to make changes. Get at least 15 minutes of sunlight daily to boost vitamin D. Walk or perform light resistance exercises 3-4 times a week. Movement tells your bones to stay strong. Include leafy greens like kale or broccoli, which don't interfere with calcium the way spinach does. If you drink lemon water, have it on an empty stomach in the morning, away from meals. Picture yourself 20 years from now. Do you want to be strong enough to walk without help, to travel, to live freely? Every small choice today builds that future. By avoiding these 3 lemon food traps and embracing safer habits, you're protecting not just your bones, but your independence. As a doctor who practiced for decades, I can tell you patients rarely regret eating too carefully, but they often regret waiting until it's too late. Bones are silent. They don't shout until they break, but if you listen now, you can give them the care they need to serve you for a lifetime. If you found this video helpful, please like it and share it with someone you care about. You never know. You might save them from a painful fracture. And don't forget to subscribe, because I'll continue sharing timeless lessons from Japan's oldest doctors that can keep you and your family healthier for decades to come. In the comments, tell me, do you drink lemon water daily? And will you change how you combine it after hearing this? Remember, your bones are your foundation. Protect them, and they will protect you.